coming to you live right here, right now. Things are taking place. That's right. Things are always taking place down here in sunny South Florida as we're Mr. Sunshine back in the saddle again. Now let me tell you something. We're going to ease on in. It's time to go to school. Well, we're going to take you to school today. As a matter of fact, we're going to take you right in to the town of Palm Beach as we're going to go get a little snackaroo. Well, let me tell you something. As Mr. Sunshine brings it to you live right here, right now. There you go. We're going to give it to you. There it is. Royal Palm Way. Heading east right up to the ocean. This is it. Oceanside. Right here. It's back in the saddle. It's time to go to school. Well, let me tell you something. We're on our way down for some Hotdogopolis. That's right. We're gonna go down to Hotdogopolis. Daryl says, Sunshine, I want some of them chili cheese dogs. I want some of that sauerkraut. I want all the goodness of Hotdogopolis. Well, Harvey, I know you're watching, Harvey. We're on our way down and we're bringing an appetite. That's right. So Harvey's Hot Dogs is going to be bringing it to you. Get a load of this, huh? Let's talk about what's going on. Renee Hahn. Hey, Renee. Let me tell you something, Renee Hahn. Pay attention. Pay attention, Renee. This is important to you. We're sitting here, styling and profiling, looking as only we can look. Right here in sunny South Florida. They closed the beaches. They closed the beaches here in Palm Beach, Florida for the weekend. Red flags out for the Memorial, for the Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend, we'll get a load of this. You know, Renee, as Mr. Sunshine eases on in. We're going to ease on in here today. We're going to show you what's causing all this. Well, I'm going to tell you what's causing all this right now. Right here in sunny South Florida. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. We're on our way down to Boca Raton, to Hotdogopolis, for a little snackaroo. Look at that. Liz Raymond. You know, Liz, you want to come up on that feed? Why don't you get yourself up on that feed right now? Liz, let me tell you how it's going down. We're on our way down for Harvey's Hot Dogs. That's right. Well, let me tell you something, Liz. We're going to need some of this. We're going to have a lot of champagne to go with it. And we're going, whoa! Hotdogopolis. And you know what? We're going to show you how it's going down. We're going to show you how it's going down right here. Now, Rose Lawless. Oh, Rose Lawless. Hey, Rosie. Let me tell you, Rose. I got Big Daryl back there. He's on his road kick. You got Mr. You know, Rose, if you were here today, I would take you. We're going to El Fresco. We're going to Renato's. And then we're going to the Leopard Lounge for a little dancing. Well, let me tell you something, Rose. Right now, you would be right here with your face looking into that camera, telling the whole world, oh my God, sunshine, it feels so good. You know, Rose, you know what, Rose? I know you're on vacation right now, Rose. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, Rose, I'm going to give you a nooner right now. I'm going to give you a little afternooner. You ready, Rose? I'm going to kick it down. I'm going to kick it down, Rose. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's liftoff. Oh, there you go, Rose. There you go, Rose. Oh, you'll be sitting there going, oh my God. You know, Rose, you've been on Space Mountain. You ran through Palm Beach, from North Palm Beach, all the way down Ocean, all the way down to South Lake Drive. Well, let me tell you something. Rose, when you come back, when I say, woo, when you come back to sunny South Florida, I'm going to tell you, Rose. You know, Rose, I've been watching your Facebook. You know, I see you playing with those boy toys of yours. You know, you got those boyfriends. You're running around with them boy toys. And you know, Rose, they do a lot of this. You know the game. You know it better than anybody, Rose, okay? I met you a few years ago. You heard all the song and dance. You've known those guys from Slovakia. You know the game, all right? You heard. And you know, Rose, you know, let me tell you something, baby. I've known Rose Lawless a long, long time. Rose doesn't put up with nothing. All right, I met Rose. I actually went in with this guy that was a mutual friend, not an associate. It was no friend of Rose. All right, and let me tell you something. Somebody just took a beating right now. Oh yeah, somebody's getting hammered. Someone's getting hammered right now. Well, you know, when I walked in there to that office, and there's Rose sitting there, she looks at me, and then all of a sudden she says, "What are you doing here?" At that moment, Rose, at that moment in time, I said, "Oh, this is one good woman. What are you doing here?" Well, let me tell you something. Rose, you heard all of this. Rose Lawless. You know, ladies, let me tell you how Rose Lawless operates. Rose, if you're not a gentleman, all right, and I've seen Rose in action. I've seen Rose, body of a Greek goddess, and beautiful face. You know, Rose, I see you sit at a bar, and some hillbilly comes walking over there while you're sitting there drinking a little glass of wine, and the hillbilly goes, "Can I buy you a beer?" You know, I've seen Rose Lawless turn, put her glasses down, and spit on him as she's walking out the door. All right? Well, let me tell you, guys, if you think for a moment, for a second, that you're going to try to go in there without being a gentleman, thinking you're going to buy Rose Lawless a drink, well, unless you're buying champagne, unless you got Johnny Walker Blue, unless if you're asking her for a quarter draft beer night, well, let me tell you something. Do yourself a favor and forget about asking her for any quarter draft beer night, all right? Don't throw a bunch of quarters on the bar and think you're going to entice Rose Lawless. I swear to God, in any way, shape, or form. Because let me tell you, she has no problem insulting you as she walks out, okay? Well, Rose, let me tell you, Rose, you and I, Rose, you go travel around, Rose. Go travel around in your Rose Lawless bliss, because you're gonna come back to sunny South Florida. And when you come back, all you gotta do is send Mr. Sunshine Space Mountain. Well, you already know we're all shined up. We're looking casket fresh. We're gonna have suntan lotion. We're gonna have champagne. All right, there ain't no quarter draft night going on this ride. And Rose, unlike your last boyfriend, or them boys you're hanging out with in those big 3-minute rides, that 180 seconds that they said, oh, is that it? Are you serious? That's it? Yeah. You know, Rose, I got a full tank of gas, Rose. We're gonna run this bike all day long until your face is here saying, sunshine, no more. You're too much, man. I can't take it anymore. Well, you know, Rose, at that moment where you're straddling Space Mountain back there, I'm gonna just do a couple more of those. You're going to sunshine. God damn. No more sunshine. I've had enough. Here, Rose. Here's some more. Here, take some of this. Here, rehydrate yourself, Rose Lawless. You know why? Because we're going to ease on down the road. All right? All right, I can sit here. I don't have to do this. All right, you've been on Space Mountain long enough from 4th Avenue up to the north end of town, sitting in 2J's, having a little snackaroo. Sitting there at the Surfside Diner, shoveling in some food over there with yours truly, all right? So you and I know the game better than anyone, all right? Now, for all you ladies out there are trying to second guess, trying to think, well, you know, maybe he's talking, and you're so used. Maybe you're so Michael Lee. Michael, let me tell you something, Michael. Rose Lawless, let me tell you something. You and I, pay attention, Michael Lee. Pay attention. This is important. You gotta read this, Mr. Lee. You know, as a matter of fact, got a load of this. Hey, Rose. This is who I'm riding with today. Got a load of this guy. There he is. There he is. Big Daryl, the former deputy sheriff of Dade County, Miami, the former deputy sheriff of Palm Beach County. All right, that's how we're rolling today. Big Road King, all shined up. Rose, all you want to do, you want to jump in? Huh? You know you want to jump on Space Mountain, you're going to need a couple of your girlfriends to pry you up. And you're going to say, oh, God, I don't want to get off the bike. I want to ride. Well, you're going to be riding. I promise you that. Now, Michael Lee. I hope you're doing good, Michael Lee, because you know why? As I'm sitting there running around here today, bringing it to you as only I can. Liz Raymond. You know, Liz, as you can see, Mr. Sunshine wraps itself in the American flag. All right? The way I wrap myself in his flag is the way I'm going to wrap myself around a beautiful woman. You understand what I'm talking about? And it's going to be oh so good. That's right. So you know what? Stars and Stripes forever. Liz Raymond, Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Maybe you need to find coming to sunny South Florida. Maybe you need to say, Mr. Sunshine, I want to come down. I want to go to the Bend Hotel. I want to sit there and style and profile at El Fresco and at Taboo and the Leopard Lounge and at Chesterfield. I want to sit up there at that pool party. I want to sit there and get sunshine. I want to drink champagne on ice. Well, that's all going to come true for you. That, I promise you. Now, we're going to head on down to Hotdogopolis. Harvey's waiting with all of his hot dogs. We're going to feast and we're going to relax. And then tonight, Laurent, tonight, shirts, jackets, and ties. Rolls Royce, Lana Mills, Bob Youngblood. We're going to have Big Daryl and his girlfriend and yours truly, the captain of the ship. Going to be having a night, Saturday Night Live, here in sunny South Florida. As we're going to ease on in. Now, I hope you're having a good day. Liz Raymond, Let me tell you something, Liz. Liz Raymond. Let me tell you something. We're gonna wrap you in an American flag. We're gonna wrap you. You know, Liz, imagine it. I want you to picture this right now, Liz. You straddling Space Mountain. You're sitting there, sitting on the back of the bike with your face in that long blonde hair flowing. You gonna sit there and say, oh God, oh my God. Yes, you know what? If I haven't heard that before, well, let me tell you something, Liz. You don't have to worry. Mr. Sunday, we're all shined up right now, okay? We are styling, we're profiling, we're looking as only we can look. Well, right now, let me show you this. Here you go. Get a load of this. There you go. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. That's what you've got going on right now. That's what you've got going on right now. Intercoastal, motorcycles, road kings, and the sheriff's deputy coming to you live right here, right now. Well, let me tell you, Rose, you gonna wrap yourself up in an American flag. You gonna be running around, woo, with Mr. Sunshine. Liz Raymond, let me tell you, Liz, we're gonna ease on it. As a matter of fact, you're going to be sitting there, Liz. You're going to be holding on to Mr. Sunshine as you're going. Oh, God. Sunshine, can you give it to me again? Give it to me again. All right, you ready? Here you go. Ready? Oh, imagine it. And you know, Liz, unlike Howard Stern. Remember Howard Stern about 20 years ago telling those ladies to jump on that big bass speaker at home, and as he sat there in New York going, ah, you remember that? Ah, well, let me tell you something, honey. We don't need no bass speaker. I don't need to go. We don't need. You go jump on this, all right, and it's gonna go on for hours, all right? It ain't gonna come up short in any way, shape, or form, okay? All right, nothing coming up short right here. This is the real deal, all right? And you know, they say it's almost too good to be true. Well, I want you to remember that phrase. I want you to memorize it. I want you to remember it. You know why? Because when you're sitting there on the back of this and your eyes are rolling around in your head and you're sitting there, oh my God, oh God, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. And we're going to ease on that road. And everybody on the cars, all the vehicles driving by are going to point and they're going to say, look at that. Look at her. Look at the look of satisfaction in her eye and a smile on her face. You know, hey Rose, you know what it's like to have that look of satisfaction in your eye. And a look and that smile on your face, and you're sitting there like this. Oh my God. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, honey. If you think your husband or your boyfriend or your last boy toy thinking they're telling you all of that, and you found out they're coming up short on everything that they've said in every aspect of their life, all right? Well, I'm here to help you, all right, recuperate the confidence that you may have in what people have to say, all right? So here we go. We're gonna come up past Billy Joel's mansion right now. We're gonna go past Billy mansion, Yanni the piano player, Don King's mansion right over there, Gloria Vanderbilt's mansion over there, Tony Robbins' mansion right there. So we got a list of celebrities and musicians from one end of this town to the next. Rod Stewart, John Bon Jovi, we've got it all lined up, okay? So there it is. Now while you're sitting there, Liz, while you're sitting there in your Space Mountain bliss, as you're sitting back there, enjoying the day, looking at the mansion, getting that vibration coming up through the back of that seat back there, and as you're sitting there saying, oh my God, Jesus Christ, Sunshine, I need some more water. I need some more water, Sunshine. I can't take it anymore. Well, you're going to be taking it. You don't have to worry about that. Now, Rose, let me tell you, Rose. You know, Rose, I have a Harley Davidson halter top. All right? It's an extra small with your name on it. All right? You're going to put on that halter top back there. You're going to be looking as old as you can look. You're going to have that long blonde hair, black hair blowing in the wind with them sunglasses on. And you're going to have that big smile on your face. Oh, yes. You're going to be, oh my God. There you go. And Rose, while we're easing on down the road, look at this mansion after mansion. The ocean on one side. The boats in the water over there. People swimming. You're going to have Daryl over there. Look at Daryl's big road king. Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys. Look at these guys. They're on their bikes. But it ain't Space Mountain. No sirree. It ain't Space Mountain they're riding. There can be only one. The franchise. And that's yours truly, Mr. Sunshine. Okay? Now, we're coming up to Billy Joel. We're coming up to Billy Joel's mansion. There it is. There's the big mansion. There's the music man, the piano man's mansion right there. There it is. In all its glory and all its grandeur, there it is. Well, let me tell you something, honey. Let me tell you. Rose, you've been on Space Mountain. You know what it's all about. You, my friend, you don't have to go to Orlando. You don't have to go to Walt Disney. You don't have to go to Disneyland. Go pay for a ticket. Stand in that long line. And they strap you in. And they say, oh, you ready? And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm ready. And all of a sudden, the ride up there in Orlando goes up, down, around, and before you know it, you're back here. And you're like, is that it? I waited all this time, and that's it? You know, kind of like your last boyfriend, okay? Kind of like your last husband, all right? That's it? You know, really? I waited all this time? The anticipation? And it all come crashing down. Well, you know, Rose, unfulfillment, unsatisfaction. There was no look of satisfaction in your eye, Rose. There was no smile on your face, Liz. All right? The look of disappointment, the look of lack of satisfaction, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right? I feel bad for you. All right? It's right when you're ready to hit the total bliss. You're ready to sit there and say, oh God, here he comes. And all of a sudden, just like your ever-ready batteries, they died at the point of no return. They died. The batteries died. All right? You're like, what the fuck? What happened here? Jesus Christ. And you throw it across the room. All right? Your lack of disappointment, the lack of unfulfillment. All right, it just puts a real deep disappointing in your mind. You're like, God, I waited all this time, and this is what I got. Jesus Christ. And then that's when you just throw your clothes on, and you walk out the door, and you're getting into your car, and you look up at the sky. Oh, God, why me? Why does every time I go out with a guy that talks a big game, thinking he's going to make all my wants, my wishes, my desires come true, it all comes crashing down. Well, you know what? As the clouds begin to turbulate, as that clap of thunder and the sky opens up and God himself appears, and he looks down and he says, Denise? Oh, my name is Rose. My name is Liz. It doesn't matter what your name is. What God's saying is, okay, God. Well, you didn't jump on Space Mountain. You didn't have the ride as Mr. Sunshine brings it to your life. Because you know why? Unlike all them other guys that do a lot of this and do a lot of that, we deliver. All right, just like pizza, we deliver. Just like Burger King, have it your way. All right, just the way it is. Dom Perignon. You open up the bottle, you open up the best. All right. So if you're gonna sit here and talk about having it your way, well, that's the way it's gonna be. All right. You know why? All of that comes going in. Now, you know, Rose, Liz, everybody else that have feed. I'm sure on your Facebook with those 5,000 friends you have and 15,000 followers you have. All right, I'm sure all those guys out there are giving you the same entertainment that I am. All right, I'm sure they're filming. I'm sure they're telling you all of this. All right, I'm sure you can cut off of my feed and go on one of theirs, and they're going to tell you how they're God's gift to women and how you can't survive without them. Well, if you have somebody on your feed that's bringing it to you the way I am, if they're bringing you suntan, if they're bringing you Shipek, whether they're sitting on their motorcycle, whether they're sitting in that big Rolls Royce, whether they're sitting in that Jaguar, whether they're running through, getting a blow from Mrs. Glow, if they're sitting there and they're wrapped in the American flag, if they're doing all of that, well then I want you to forward them over to me because I want to watch that video too, okay? I want to see what's causing all this on your Facebook feeds if you're getting that I'm giving to you right now, okay? Anybody can do this. Anybody can say, yeah, I've been here, I'm partying, I'm sitting, yeah. Well, until you turn the camera on, until you film it, until you're sitting here live with no Photoshop or cutouts, looking you in the eye, telling you you're going to ride Space Mountain all day long. Well, it's all this. That's right. Now, let's talk about it. We're on our way down Hotdogopolis. We're on our way. Harvey, I swear to God, Harvey, I brought about 50 to 75 friends down to Hotdogopolis. I had Aaron Mordecki. Oh yeah, Sunshine, I'm going to eat him out of his restaurant. Well, Harvey's heard that 1,000 times. After about the 8th hot dog going to oh God, no more. Well, let me tell you something. If you want to devour a foot-long hot dog filled with all that goodness. Well, come on down. We got a lot for you. As a matter of fact, if you think you're gonna swallow that hot dog all the way, guess what? I'm gonna buy your hot dogs first. I'll buy your hot dogs. I'm gonna watch you eat them, and I'm gonna film you doing it. Yeah, that's right, Rose. That's right, Rose. Let me tell you, you know what, Rose? One thing I can say about you. One thing I can, you know what, ladies and gentlemen? One thing I can say about Rose Lawless, she doesn't sugarcoat anything, all right? There ain't no sugarcoating anything with Rose Lawless. Right, Rose? You ain't gonna try to make them feel good. Oh, you were wonderful. Oh, you were just that. You're not doing none of that, all right? You're not good unless he's performing to your standards. Well, Rose, I'm sure your standards in men are up here. The bar is so high that most men would look at that and say, I'm sorry, there ain't no way I can satisfy that woman in any way, shape, or form. But you know, Rose, at least they admitted their limitations. At least they admitted that they're not going to sit here and lie to you and do this, trying to tell you something that you already know is impossible. Well, Rose, when I have you back here in your face with them sunglasses looking into that camera, you're going to let the whole world know that when Mr. Sunshine takes you on Space Mountain, it's everything and more than you've ever dreamed possible. You understand? We're going to go have a little lunch. If you're thirsty, Rose, here you go, Rose. Here, take a little shot, Rose. You want to stop and get a little ice cream? Yeah, we can stop and get ice cream. You want to stop and smell the roses? Well, Rose, we're going to stop and smell the roses, okay? Now, go. Now, we're already in the Del Rey. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pan around here momentarily. So you're going to get that opportunity to see downtown Del Rey in all its beauty, in all its grandeur, as we're easing on in to Hotdogopolis. That's right. Man, let's see. Everybody out on their motorcycles today. Well, Rose, we're never going to disappoint you. We're never going to leave you unfulfilled. We're never going to leave you without that look of satisfaction in your eye and a smile on your face. You understand what I'm talking about? Huh? You know what I'm talking about. Oh. Stand around. Nancy DeWalda. Mary Padano. Let me tell you something, Mary Padano. Hey, Mary. Let me tell you something, Mary. Class is in session, my dear. Pay attention. Pay attention. Class is in session. Mary, I got a lot. You know what, Mary? I'm going to baste you in so much suntan lotion today, you're going to think you're a turkey at Thanksgiving Day dinner. I'm going to give you this. We're going to rub you all down. And then I'm going to give you some champagne. You know what, Mary? You're going to get a champagne shower. I'm going to pop this cork. You're going to stand there, and we're going to douse you in champagne. And you know, as you're sitting there looking as only you can look, suntan lotion, you're going to have it all coming down. As a matter of fact, I got Big Daryl over here. We're going to pan around here. Get a load of Big Daryl here on that big Road King. I'm going to let you get a load of him, Mary. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Ah. There you go. Mary Padano. Let me tell you, Rose, you know, Rose, you, my friend, go ahead, go. There you go. Mary, get a load of this. You want to talk about the Palm Beach and Dade County Sheriff's Deputy? Well, you're looking at it right there, okay? All lined up, all ready to go. Easing on down right here in Delray Beach. Well, let me tell you something, Rose, one thing has already been, you know, Rose, if there has been a statement, if there's been a statement made today that epitomizes Mr. Sunshine, you just posted it. Look at these beautiful kites. Look at these beautiful, look at that big whale. Look at that big whale up in the sky right there. Look at that. Take a look at what's causing all this right now. Baby, save up all your tears. Look how beautiful that is. We got some kites in the air, mermaids floating over there on the right-hand side. Look at those big, beautiful kites up there, just hovering over there across Delray Beach. Well, let me tell you something. We're going to show you, oh my, there's got to be, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's six kites in a row. No, there's 7. It's actually tied onto that big whale up there too. Rose. You know, I can sit here and talk about it all day long. I can sit here and discuss it until the cows come home. Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Oh, there you go. Mary Padano, let me tell you, Mary, you're going to be lucky if you can handle 1. 2, you know what? Be careful what you wish for, Mary. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you seek in life. Because let me tell you something, honey. When we start administering this, all right, all over you, and then we're going to administer this all over you, all right, and you're going to have Big Daryl and yours truly, you know what? If you think you're ready to have 2 man-slaves, you know, every woman wants to have a man-servant. They want to have a man-slave to say, rub my feet, massage my head, give me a nice massage, pour me some more champagne. Every woman wants a man-slave, all right? Go wash the dishes, go make the bed, go clean the dog up, go cut the grass. You know what, Mary? If you think you want to have 2 man-slaves, all right, well, let me tell you something. That could be all arranged. You know what? Just like this bottle, just like a genie in a bottle, it's going to be Mr. Sunshine and Daryl in a bottle. You pull the bottle off the shelf, you rub it, and all of a sudden, poof, we pop out like 2 genies. And we sit there and say, Miss Padano, what is your wish? What is your desire? What are your hopes and dreams? Well, I want this, 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 and that. And poof, just like that, it all comes to pass. Well, Mary, at 2:35, we're going to cut off this way. At 2:35 in the afternoon, you're going to get your wants, your wishes, your desires and dreams. I'm going to guarantee that they all come true. Yes, Mary Padano, yes, you're going to lay there. You're going to have a foot massage. You're going to have a temple massage. You're going to have your glass filled with champagne. You're going to have caviar. You're going to have lobster tail, shrimp, filet mignon. gonna have, oh, you're gonna be a complete woman. That's right. I am. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there at Hotdogopolis. And Harvey is waiting for us. Now, I hope the battery lasts by the time I get there. That's right, Mary. Look here. Pull him. You see that guy right there? Mary, he ain't gonna stop until you say, Daryl, no more. You're too much man. I can't take any more. Well, Mary, you don't have to worry about that. You know why? Because we're gonna be doing this all day long. All right? You're never gonna come up short when you're running around with Mr. Sunshine and Daryl Linwood over there. That, I promise you. The former deputy sheriff of Dade County, the sheriff's deputy officer in Palm Beach, let me tell you, he's gonna handle you the way you wanna be handled. He's gonna take it the way it's gonna be. You can either get it long and hard, or you can go in the easy way. Either way, it's your choice. You want it the hard way, or you want it the easy way. All right, either way, he will accommodate you. All right, the sheriff's deputy officer has been trained, all right, to give it to you the way you want it. All right, long and hard, nice and easy. All right, so you just think about that. Be careful. Be careful what you wish for. All right, you might pop out them two genies in a bottle, and you'll be going, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You pulled me out of the bottle. I'm sitting down here in the bottle with champagne, and you calling me out. Well, you better know what you want. And you know what? I don't know a woman on God's green earth that ever said she doesn't know what she wants. She wants it all. Well, Mary, if you want it all from one end of the night to the next, well, you're going to get it. I promise you. You're going to get it, Mary. You don't have to worry about that. And Mary, while you're sitting going, whoa, 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 I'm going to be going, whoa, all night long. But until you live it, until you're on the back, until I rev up Space Mountain and that vibration, oh God, coming up through that seat back there. Oh, yeah. You're going to hold on to Mr. Sunshine nice and tight. I promise you. No ifs, ands, ors, or buts. That's how it's going to go. And you know what, Mary? After you're done riding Space Mountain and you're done riding over there on Daryl's Road King, you're going to take those Duracell batteries you got. You're going to throw them out. You're going to take those Energizer batteries. You're going to throw them in the trash because the Eddy battery will never come up short. It's never going to run out of gas at the moment of truth. What I'm talking about. Now, we're almost there. Mr. Sunshine and Big Daryl, we're almost there. And let me tell you something. Once we get to Hotdogopolis, oh, I'm going to make sure we leave a lasting impression. We're going to leave a lasting impression, Mary. You don't have to ever worry about that. The minute you turn on your Facebook, 20 years from now, you're going to say, oh, God, I remember that. Oh, yeah. Well, let me tell you something. Right now, here it is. In about 30, I'm going to tell you, I always tell you 30 seconds or maybe 2 minutes. Well, let me tell you, Mary, we're not talking 30 seconds of nothing when it comes to, there ain't no 30-second nothing when it comes to Mr. Sunshine, all right? You're never going to have to worry 30 seconds it's over, all right? But right now, when I'm referring to pulling in to Hotdogopolis, all right, it won't take 30 seconds now, because what we're going to do right here, all the way from the Ben Penthouse Pool Party, all the way right here to Hotdogopolis, we have arrived. There it is. Look at it. It's time to go to school. Hey, what's going on, Big Daddy? Look at you. You're looking great today, my friend. Look at that. He's got a beautiful motorcycle over there. Look at this. Let me tell you something, Daddy. Hey, ladies. Get a load of this. Can I show them your bike?
My girl's bike.
Hey, ladies, get a load of this. Look at that beautiful motorcycle over there. Hey, Mary, get a load of this man right here. Yeah, you got 3 guys now. You just hit the trifecta. You just hit the trifecta right now. Let me tell you. Oh, Mary Padano. She got a motorcycle too. How you doing? You have a great day, buddy. There it is. Look at that, huh? And there's the Road King. Hey, Mary, got a load of the big Road King right here. It's all shined up right now. We're sitting there, and then we got, look at this. We got Space Mountain, the cowhide here, right? We're going to be showing you how it's going down. So let's get ourselves together. Oh, no, let's go. I'm ready to go in. I'm just going to change this cover. Let's get into Hotdogopolis. How you doing, Harv? I got my buddy here. We're hungry. Let me get my mask.
Oh shit, where's mine at? I left it in the car in the motorcycle.
Mary Patano, let me tell you something. What are you having, buddy?
I'm gonna have 1 hot dog with sauerkraut and onions, and another one with chili,
There you go.
and a Coke. Let me go get my mask.
Alright, Eddy.
How you doing, buddy?
How are you?
Hotdogopolis, ladies and
Hot?
it's hot. It is really hot. Oh, my battery's dying. I'm gonna have to come back.